All right, boys and girls, we are going to, first of all, I need to switch this around so we're not backwards. There we go. Okay, we are going to take some notes in our math notebook. So go ahead and grab your math notebook and open up to the next clean page. As always, if I go too fast for you, you can give it a pause and catch up. We are going to start using a new strategy called cubes, and we're going to use this to help us answer word problems in math, okay? Word problems in math. Let's start with the date, September 25th, 2020 at the top. That's today's date, and the short date is 9-25-20. Now, when I say the cubes strategy, it is just that word, cubes, C-U-B-E-S. And we're going to use each one of these letters to remind us to do something. First, the C stands for circle the numbers. First, you're going to circle the numbers in the problem. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always give it a pause. U means you're going to remind you to underline the question. B, you're going to put a box around key words. E, you're going to eliminate extra information. And eliminate is just a fancy word for delete or get rid of. And S means you're going to solve the problem and check it. Solve the problem and check. Now, you're probably going to need to pause right now so that you can catch up your notes before I show you an example. Okay, so here's a problem we're going to do together. We're going to do this problem together. This was actually on your DMR last week, and we didn't get to it. So we're going to do this one together, and then the Friday for this week will be one for you to do by yourself, okay? You will start seeing these slides every single Friday on DMR because this is a strategy for our whole school to use, so we're going to really be practicing this. All right. So, like we said, the C stands for circle the numbers. So you're going to take this circle right here and drag it over to circle the numbers. And you just have to drag the circle, okay? U means underline the question. So you're going to drag this line over to underline the question. Then the B means box the keywords. Now, I remember when we were talking about subtraction keywords, we learned that how many more meant subtraction. Those are going to be important keywords. So I'm going to drag that box over here to box the words how many more. All right, now, evaluate. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm going to evaluate and figure out what I'm going to do here. The strategy I'm going to use is subtraction because I know how many more means subtraction. I'm going to need to insert a text box right here so I can type in the word subtraction. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to subtract. Now, for my answer, I'm also going to need a text box. I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to figure out my answer. I'm probably going to want to use my whiteboard. 452 minus 362 equals, and we're going to need to figure out our answer. When I take 452 minus 362, I get 90 pennies. 90 pennies. Now, we learned before how to check this. So I'm going to put another text box right here, and I'm going to check it. I'm going to take my answer, 90 plus 362, and when I add that together, I get 452 pennies, and that tells me my answer is correct. Okay, so that is how you're going to use the cubes strategy to help you solve word problems in math.